It was a blind pick?
Okay.
Yeah, so
I mean,
do have the confirmation that it was blind.
it's a blind pick against someone. I guess it's like blind pick for supports, probably. Maybe.
I'm not sure.
Who knows?
You know.
Anyways, we're getting into it. Toasty versus Mewtater. Lucario versus Mewtwo.
Yep.
This is going to be a good one. Let's see.
Let's see what supports they're running, because I unfortunately wasn't able to view that.
Yeah, it's hard to catch it.
Looks like Togekiss on
Jirachi.
Mewtater.
Yep.
And Jirachi on Toasty.
Yeah. Let's see. No Whimsical, I believe, on either. No one got anything.
I'm not sure that or they just got unlucky.
That's true. I think that's what I think. They just didn't get any results. Ooh, air teleport, but a little too far away to punish the grab.
Interesting grab option.
The CAs from Toasty already coming out. Mewtater has to deal with it. Tick grab into throw.
Toasty already working on a healthy amount of meter.
Ooh, that grab just fast enough to be able to come it, but over the 2 wide. Gets a just frame too. That's good meter boat. Or, I mean, not really, but enough.
Yeah.
It's more than nothing.
Sorry.
It's not good.
All right, the counterattack coming out from Toasty. And the anti-air jump Y going to put Mewtater in a very crummy position. Going to have to deal with that.
Yep. And what Toasty just did with the extreme speed is a true punish to fire punch. No matter what Mewtater does after the fire punch, ice punch or nothing, it will punish. It is an I-11.
Mewtater sitting on an unhealthy amount of life, but he actually managed to sneak some synergy in there with his high stance.
Yeah.
And now he's sitting very comfortably with his Togekiss buff.
He's going to be right over this burst attack, but now he's in the corner. But he still has speed buff. Hyper Beam, no punish. CA's right through it. Has to be a little careful from a charge 6X. Whoa, that was nuts.
Excellent barrier.
Yeah, great barrier. Great teleport forward and not in a neutral, because he would have fallen right into that first bomb.
I actually would have liked to see Mewtater finish that combo before with the side strike.
He doesn't have a life lead though.
That's if he finished the combo with the side strike, he would have been able to stall out the clock and definitely would have gotten the win.
Yeah.
But Toasty was able to steal that away at the last moment.
Yeah, definitely. Was pretty close. Mewtater just wasn't necessarily aware of the clock until last minute, too late. And Toasty just played it right. Toasty now with half meter, both of them with half meter. Mewtater with support too. Got pretty good whimsical results all around. Mewtwo's neutral projectile, so good.
Absolutely, you know that NY, the side Y, the third disc on that side Y coming out late, having that extra homing.
Yes.
Excellent bait from Toasty.
Yeah. There's so many CAs back and forth right now. It's really making it hard for Mewtater to find an opening. He just goes up and grabs.
Yeah.
You know, casual.
You know, all those CAs, I'm sure he's very confident in the grab right now.
Let's see. I feel like Toasty actually just taking all these grabs. He really just gonna take all this damage. Actually just gonna set up the fire spin.
And mix. What do we got?
Ooh.
All right, chooses to run away.
Bone Rush. That's the first time we've seen it in this matchup, I believe.
Yep. Well, no, we did see it before. Mewtater ended up getting the punish on it.
Oh, okay.
A great low stance from Mewtater.
Ooh, just frame. And that's gonna be the round.
It is. Yep.
Yeah, it does 120.
Oh, I thought it only did 90.
Yeah, no, that's Shadow Mewtwo's.
This character's broken.
I know, right?
Why don't you play this one? You picked the worst one.
I hate it. But Mewtater, unless he spams a lot. Oh, that was beautiful. Air dash right over the counterattack and jump heavy. Oh, catches backdash too and gets the just frame. Mewtater looking clean.
Yep. Gonna get this mix up.
Just goes for a spaced up heavy.
Nice.
Nice little
excellent anti-air from Toasty. Not going to be able to get a conversion.
But the empty jump gets punished with the grab. Catches the landing.
Ooh, that was ambiguous.
Yeah, it was.
You could not see him on Toasty's screen.
Yeah. It was just fire. Woo, right over. With burst. Burst on both sides. No! Toasty got hit! He might be dead.
He is dead. I believe this does 220, and the grab bursts do not scale.
Yep, no scaling, and rage does not matter within the animation.
Yep.
Mewtater takes game 1. 2-1.
Excellent opening from Mewtater.
Yeah.
I wonder how Toasty is going to respond. You know, he looks pretty composed, not stressed out like Roxo was or like Steve was during the last match after they lost. Just hopping right back into it. I'm sure he's thinking about, you know, what to do differently. He took a lot of grabs from Mewtater.
Yeah,
the
a lot
burst
of
grab at the end.
I was such a like confident burst attack from Mewtater because he had Toasty had burst. Like he just wasn't ready.
I think, you know, when Toasty activated his Jirachi call, I'm not sure if he was confident he would end up with the amount of burst that he needed.
Okay.
And so he put up his guard instead of activating burst right away.
That's fair. That makes a lot of sense. Mewtater winning the first field phase was just a homing attack. Ooh, that was a weird cross-up. It actually works super in favor of Mewtater.
Gets the wall splat with it. Gets that hyper beam.
Such a commanding lead right now. Actually catches him with the jump heavy.
I'm sure Toasty might have tried for that back Y.
All right. No damage taken on Mewtater's side. Oh, there's some chip. Oh, over the down light.
Yeah.
Nice little damage.
That 8x, an excellent option from Lucario.
Wow, that actually clashed with the extreme speed. Ooh, all right. I thought it was going to let it rip.
Good cancel from Mewtater, you know. Toasty gets a huge positioning advantage if Mewtater lets that rip.
Yes. But Toasty now in the corner after the follow-up, the cycle cut, and actually cut again. Catching him.
He gets the poke, but that pushes Mewtater out of range. Mewtater backs up a little bit and then goes right back in.
Yeah. Mewtater really just controlling space in that matchup. That's really the best way to put it.
And Toasty looked a little bit lost. He's coming out strong here with this grab.
And good whiff punish. Actually, it's in time for the crit. But Mewtater finding the right spacing and timing for the cycle cutter. Getting anti-aired though.
Now Toasty has Mewtater in the corner.
Mewtater just walking up, grabbing. Waited a little bit to avoid the homing cancel to beat it. Ooh, what a good jump.
And this is going to be huge damage. He should get the wall splat here.
There it is. Ooh. Now 68 HP to 415. That's going to be a game. Yep, that's going to be the round.
And if I might comment on, I think this is one of the downsides of the whimsical cheer. You know, there was a lot of controversy with that cheer. You know, a lot of people were thinking if it was strong or weak. At the end of that round, Toasty was forced to hold on to his burst, as opposed to just popping it and guaranteeing what he would have the next round.
Yeah. Just, ooh, wow. Actually able to bait out the Bone Rush with a barrier, like the empty barrier, and then was able to use the forward light to armor through the Bone Rush. Just dashing around in the air. Air footsies.
Doing a great job at staying in those Lucario blind spots where he can actually cross up Lucario's inputs.
Yes. It goes for a grab and gets beaten out by the up heavy, which means big, big damage. That's half HP gone from Mewtater. Ooh. Just baiting each other. Game of chicken. Toasty gets the grab. Just walked in. Actually anti-airs the up heavy.
And no response to the 6x Oki. Very strong Oki from Lucario.
Oh, tried to go for the forward light. There's a counter, gets grabbed. Mewtater has to make a big effort to get this burst, but just gets bone rushed. Toasty takes game 2. It's now 1-1.
Excellent response from Toasty. Looked a little pushed back, especially after that first round, but now he's definitely composed. You can see it in his play, and I think I don't want to make any assumptions, but he's looking to take this set.
I mean, let's see. I mean, now it's Mewtater's turn to adjust. I mean, he has. I remember when I was in control with him at EVO 2016. Like we talked a bit about like how he sort of thought about different games, like mid-match adjustments. You know, he always sort of thinking, like even in game, like what can I do better? What's happening? How do I beat this? You know?
Going back to the character select screen, I'm sure he wanted more time to think.
Yep.
Which is probably why he went there. But Toasty, you know,
try and ice Toasty.
Yeah, Toasty took a little bit of time, you know, drinking his water, collecting himself as well.
Yep.
So
as he sees, you know, closing the eye, taking a breath, finding the zen.
Yep. And here we go, hopping into this last game between these two phenomenal players.
Yes, Mewtwo versus Lucario once again, with Jirachi assist on Toasty's side, with Togekiss on Mewtater's.
Yep.
Nothing gained from Whimsical for Toasty.
Very unfortunate. You know, that's definitely one of the drawbacks of that cheer. And the same for Mewtater, nothing gained from Whimsical.
Ooh, jump right over Mewtater, gets a Bone Rush to punish the whiff. Dash up, grab the counter attack.
You know, Toasty's shown this dash in grab several times this set. And Mewtater just not responding to it.
Toasty already with burst. Mewtater able to air flip. No, he's still in the corner. Is that a heavy?
Apparently.
Huh. Mewtater with a max range grab, like literally last pixel. Ooh, but Toasty ready with the homing cancel.
Don't agree with that option.
Could have just bursted? Or you mean the Mewtater option?
I think Mewtater, instead of going for the dash and grab, I think he would have had a much better option if he just went for the shield pressure and backed off.
That's fair. Fair enough. Well, Toasty now on match point with actually probably the best whimsical result he could get. 40% meter. Jirachi on deck. Mewtwo has Togekiss and actually has a good amount of meter.
Looks like he got everything.
Yeah. Both sides just getting good rolls this round. Bone Rush. What?
Oh, unfortunately, the barrier armor starts on frame 3, and Toasty must have canceled the Bone Rush early.
Yeah. Mewtater not using the right OS, but actually still getting the Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch combo. Pretty almost dead even game, but this is going to do a lot of damage.
Yep. And I like that from Mewtater not going for the Hyper Beam option, which does do a little bit more damage, but Mewtater's so close to burst.
Ooh, no crit. Crit would have maybe won the game for Mewtater from the round, but luckily, jump-ins tend to not have crit on their landing. Wow, big bet. Might kill him with the just frame. 2 just frames. Oh, the face shift's just not enough.
Gonna get the Oki here.
All right.
And I think he's guarded.
Yep,
yes.
He's not doing anything. And the homing cancel. Mewtater, match point for both players.
I would have liked to see Toasty bait out the homing cancel, you know, put up his block after the burst attack.
Yep.
Probably would have been able to get some momentum, maybe push Mewtater back to the wall.
Yep. I like this early instant Jirachi call. If he wins this field phase, he'll practically have enough meter. I'm surprised Mewtater is popping his burst so early.
I'm sure.
Wow.
Ooh, I was thinking he would go for the burst option.
Ooh, that was
but
so
it's right
clean.
there.
Oh, he jumped.
No. Unfortunately, these characters with the grab burst attacks, you cannot do them on Oki. When the characters are resetting, they have a buffer window.
Yes.
Hyper
Beam, though. That's no joke. But yeah, the buffer window where they haven't inputted anything yet, and they can just jump.
Yes, so they have that extra armor, actually, from that buffer window. You see with the extended state.
Yep.
And that extended state actually allows you to always jump out on those burst attack Okis.
Yes. Toasty, unfortunately, was ducking a Hyper Beam, but unducked at the very last moment and still got clipped. Mewtater actually OSing the Bone Rush this time. Gets grabbed, gets a massive damage grab. That's gross.
Oh, man.
And he has to guess his mix-up. Gets homing. Gets grabbed. Next mix-up could be death for Mewtater. Oh, what an amazing jump. This could be it. Does he get the just frames? Yes, he does. That's the same. Mewtater takes it. 2-1.
Excellent match.
Closest match.
You know.
He is so relieved. You can see it on his face.
I really thought Toasty would win, but just like you said, you know, Mewtater, one of those players who was able to just make the adaptations that he needed, and it paid off for him, you know. Yeah,
he really just nonstop trying to do something new. You know, keep Toasty trying to have to figure out new situations, new answers